Now to our coverage of Raúl Castro indicted. The former president has been charged with conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals. He is facing 4 counts of murder and 2 counts of destruction of aircraft. The indictment comes as the U.S. military announced that Nimitz Carrier Strike Group is now in the Caribbean. A U.S. official tells the New York Times it will be used as a show of force, not as a platform for major military operations. The indictment is 30 years after the Brothers to the Rescue shootdown. Questions still remain this afternoon, like will Castro be brought to the U.S. to face those charges in court? CBS News Miami's Marybel Rodriguez is your reporter live in West Miami-Dade with the latest. Marybel.
Well, Naja, that question still remains unanswered. Now, we're just outside the offices of the Assembly for the Cuban Resistance, where just a short time ago, they announced their latest international initiatives to prosecute criminals within the Castro regime. This comes just one day after that highly anticipated announcement of Raúl Castro's indictment.
We are announcing an indictment charging Raúl Castro and several others with conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals.
19-page indictment accuses former Cuban President Raúl Castro of charges for conspiracy to kill U.S. nationals, destruction of aircraft, and murder, along with 5 others listed in the indictment. For years, local lawmakers and Cuban activists have been collecting signatures to indict Raúl Castro.
I thank God I lived to see that day. I think the indictment is essential to bring justice for the vicious massacre of these 4 heroes. I knew those men, I knew their quality, how committed they were to their Christian values and to saving lives.
One day after the announcement, the Assembly of the Cuban Resistance releasing the latest information on international initiatives to prosecute criminals within the Cuban government.
The Chilean Congress is about to vote on installing an international tribunal for crimes against humanity in Cuba. That's huge.
All this time back to the Castro regime, and now decades later, the Cuban exile community is hoping justice will be served. At the Freedom Tower on Wednesday was Armando Alejandre's daughter. He is one of the 4 victims on the 2 planes of Brothers to the Rescue that was shot down on February 24th, 1996.
It's not bringing anybody back, but I promise you that my father is happy in heaven along with the other 3 men.
And there is a warrant out for Raúl Castro's arrest. Now, whether or not he will stand trial here in the U.S., well, that still remains unknown. But if he does, he could spend the rest of his life in prison. We're live in West Miami-Dade. Marybel Rodriguez, CBS News, Miami.